Hi everybody, this is the start of a big, exciting journey. So we have not only Legacy is back, but we have a new horse to introduce to you. Both are customer horses. Both are put into the big money show for the Fox Trotter breed, the 3-year-old Futurity. That takes place in June, and this is October. So this is day one of training on both of them. Neither of them have ever been saddled or ridden before. Yeah, no. And this little boy's a stallion too, to make it even more interesting. See, stallion. It's just a little bit different. But this one was raised on my farm out of my stock and sold to my friend Brian Braswell. So he has a good start in life. He was raised, with love and a family, and he's been a buddy of mine, and I know what kind of parents he's out of, so I know how gentle he should be. But with him being a stallion, that kind of balances him with the next one I'm going to show you that was not raised super gentle. You go over to see him. The other little filly that we're going to be training was just not handled as a foal. She was just left out in pasture to be a horse, so she's not near as friendly. But she has been modeled and handled a lot now, so she's got a base, but we're going to have to do some comparing and contrasting. But really what it comes down to is which one's going to make the better show horse of the performance gaits of the Missouri Fox Trotter breed. So if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you should start to be having a foundation of what a Fox Trotter is and what we're looking for. And I've explained a lot about gaits. So watch this intro video and make your predictions on who's going to place higher next June. They may even end up competing against each other. You just have to wait and see which class they are in. There's professionals, there's amateur owned and trained, and there's amateur professionally trained. So these will either be in the professional with me riding them, or they'll be in the amateur owned and trained with their owners riding them and me as the trainer. So they could end up being against each other, or I could end up showing one we don't know yet. Oh, yes. Stop it. Little boys, he's been in the stall a little while too, getting some grain for a few days, waiting for me to have time to start him. So he's got a lot of energy tonight. But with his training, we're going to go a little bit faster than what people will probably think I should, and not do a whole lot of foundational work, because his whole life has been foundational work. He's going to trust me. I can flop all over and play with him, rub on him, and he's just going to, he's going to follow me around and do his thing. He doesn't care. He's just not going to be concerned about me. That's why I like breeding and raising horses. People say you should just adopt horses. This is the reason I like breeding them. That being said, he's still a stallion, so it's not going to be just, it might be a cakewalk. We'll see. Okay, what do I want to do first with you, Legacy? Okay, so as you can see, I really don't have to work too much on join up with this little dude. He already wants to be my buddy and wants to work. So I'm just going to start with trying to get him to give and flex to his nose with this halter on. Oh, you already know what I'm going to ask? Good boy. Good boy. He's pretty soft already. Oh, good. Oh. I don't really want his feet to move, though. I just want his head to move. Good boy. Give it back. Oh, good boy. The key to good. Key to that is you ask. As soon as they give, you got to release the pressure. So it's their first stages of learning pressure and release. Of course, it's not really the first stages for him, because I raised him and halter trained him and played with him as a baby. Back up. Good boy. Back up. Good boy. Back up. Good boy. Back up. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, okay. I know what we should do. Let's have you come in here and let's show his gait and his, so I can point out a few of the raw materials that I'm going to be training and what I like about him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to.
Go.
I am going, but
Oh,
he's in the way.
okay. He's very interested in the camera, which is a good sign. He's very curious. So I'm just going to send him. Go on. Walk. Walk. and we're going to watch his gaits. So you see how his body kind of goes like a slinky at that slow speed? That's called being loose, loosey-goosey in a gaited horse, which is good. That means he's very flexible, has a lot of reach. Look at how the front end strides out there where he speeds up a little bit. Very nice. Okay, and then I want to try to show the overstride that this colt has, okay? And this is hard to show. But what overstride is where when this foot picks up, we want to see where that back foot lands in the next stride, okay? So let me see if I can find something to help do that. Hi, bud. You going to be a good buddy? No, he's just following me. Okay, so we should be able to show it with that right there. Yeah, we should. Okay, come here. So, can you see this footprint right here? That was the front foot, and all the way right here is the back foot. That's about 18 inches of overstride in just a small 2-year-old colt. I mean, he's 2.5, nearly 3. But that's an incredible amount of overstride. Not everybody could train this horse with that much stride to do the disciplines that we want for the show gaits because he has so much ability that it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Should we do one slow motion one?
Yeah, we'll do a slow motion one to show you that too. One more thing I want to point out with him is how much shoulder movement he has. Watch that shoulder stride back and forth. Has lots of shoulder movement, which means that front end's going to be traveling more. So I really, really like this colt. Thinking back to when I started Champ, honestly, this colt looks better. Quite a bit better than what Champ looked the day that I started him. But I knew it was in Champ, and I knew how good he could be. This one shows a little more. That doesn't mean that he has more than what I got out of Champ. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But
we always suspected that he could.
From what I can see right now, he looks like he's got the berries, man, for sure.
You got the berries?
Yeah. Man, that might be a good name to put.
I already got that on our name list.
I think I'll go ahead and just get a saddle and or maybe I might do the tarp. I don't know. This one's ready for a lot more because nothing bothers him, nothing phases him. So how about since tonight's night one, I'll just go ahead and put him up and I'll get the other one out and show the camera. Because what I want to do before I actually try to ride him or put the saddle on him, he's been in the stall for so many days. Tomorrow, I'll turn him out in the lot so he has a day to play. And then tomorrow night, I'll try to put the first ride on him. Yeah, okay, so I changed my mind because if I am going to try to do the first ride in a day or two, I want him to have gotten to be saddled multiple times before I try to get on him. Good boy. Even though I don't suspect this is the type of foal that it's going to bother at all. Try to do everything in about 3s. And they say you're supposed to do it from the opposite sides, but like I say, on a foal like this, that's not reactive, and is just bred to be good, you don't have to worry about it as much as you would with a little bit more reactive horse. The other one that we're going to work with in a little bit, just from what I've seen, I think will be the type. Oh, sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I stepped on my latigo, which didn't let me get this over him. Good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. That's a saddle. You know anything about no saddles? And I purposely don't tie them up when I'm doing this the first time. Oh yeah, what's that thing nibbling at your side? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Needs to be a little more snug so that I can feel confident that it's not going to fall off. There, now I can just cut him loose with it and let him walk around a little bit. You want to follow me? Oh, good boy. No big deal, is it? You've seen other horses do this, haven't you? Yeah, you've seen that. Let's go over this way. Oh, what a good boy. Good. Come here. Oh, that's a good boy. That's no big deal, is it? That's no big deal. Like you was bred for it or something, huh? Like you was made for it, weren't you? Good boy. See, this horse has got a lot of sense. Now, he'll lose some sense when the testosterone kicks in, but that's okay. Yeah, go ahead and hop out. I'm going to work him a little bit. That way. Good boy. Not being a camera hog, bud. Boy, he's worried, ain't he? He had to stop and get a bite of hay. Like, he touched it again? Oh, had to stop and get another bite of hay. Are you getting it or not? Oh, had to get a third bite of hay. You're really worried, aren't you, bud? See, like this horse would kind of be naturally broke. I could get on him and he wouldn't buck. Oh, bud. Good boy. Yeah. Kind of an uneventful. People probably on the channel want to see you buck and jump and kick.
No, they don't.
Okay. You're probably, are you luring me into a false sense of security so that I get on? Is that what you're doing? No, you're just a good boy. That's what it is. Okay, well, if you're going to be that good, we're going to show you that the reward for being that good is you don't have to wear it very long. And the best way to get done with the lesson is to get through the lesson and pass with flying colors, bud. That's lesson 101 right there. Do everything I want the first time I want it, and you get to be done quicker. Go ahead and just start winning blue ribbons right now, and we can save ourselves both a lot of work. Hey, everybody. I got somebody to introduce to you today. This is Bella and her owner, Chris Patterson. So I'm kind of excited about this, okay? Because I've only been trained a professional for a year or two. And I've only ever trained one other show horse. That was for Ethan Percival. And for some reason, the Pattersons have asked me to set this horse up this year, and I took it as a major compliment. So his daughter-in-law is Erin Patterson, who's one of my favorite professional trainers. So I'm like, why in the world would you want me to ride your horse over Erin? But Erin told me that she's just not feeling up to it because she's having some neck pain.
She's gonna have neck and back pains and can't handle it anymore.
So I don't really know what the deal is. We're gonna put her in the 3-0 Futurity. You've already paid her up in that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's a chance that I might show her in it, or do you have something else in mind? You gonna have Erin show her?
Well, somebody.
Somebody. So I might actually be getting to show her if I get along with her real well, and if not, and if Erin can get more out of her, I'll just get her broke and started for him. But she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's already been on the channel before because Champ competed against her in the model class. So I was a little overconfident with the model class. I thought, in my opinion, it was hands down going to be between me and Bryce Jefferson, because I didn't know about this horse, because she wasn't at any of the smaller shows that I showed at this year. And then all of a sudden down at Ava, I see this horse show up, and I'm like, oh no, now it's a 3-way race. So on my scorecards, it was between me, Bryce, and this mare for first place. And even in reviewing the footage, it was between us three. And that's not the way the cards fell, but that's the way I had it. So
That's showing.
yeah, that's showing.
Everybody on the channel is going to ask, what color is she, JR?
She's a buckskin.
She's a
dapple.
buckskin.
Dapple
Very
buckskin.
beautiful.
Just
Hi.
here, let me
Oh,
come
she's
up
gonna
and see
come.
you.
Oh, yeah. Say hello
What are
to
you
everyone. You're gonna see these a lot, Bella.
Well, I just want to tell you I appreciate you trusting me and putting her in my hands. So, because there's a lot better trainers out there, but I can get them to do something at least. So we'll see how far I can make it with her.
We're gonna make you the best trainer out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I will have several. This will be my first year with several in the show ring that I'm training, so it'll be cool to see how they turn out. And if I do end up riding her, it'll be fun because it'll be in the same class that Bryce is showing. So I'll have Bryce's horse in the 3-0 Futurity that's out of my stud. I raised it here. The Ramseys will have one out of my Palomino stud that's in the Futurity. Brian Braswell will have one in the amateur class that's out of another one of my studs. Then I'll have this one that I'm training, and then possibly, I probably won't put one of our own. I know
Happy?
Bryce. No.
Oh.
Bryce is, my son-in-law Bryce would like to show his, but I don't know if starting in the Futurity is the right place for him to learn how to show a horse.
Yeah, probably not.
So she's never been rode before, right?
Never had anything on her back.
Okay, so
That's gonna be fun.
You're getting her from green as a gourd to start off with.
okay.
Man,
Well,
she's pretty.
there'll be updates on the channel. You'll be able to watch her progress, and you guys are welcome to come back trail ride with me in a couple weeks, and
Okay,
we'll have fun.
sounds good.
Okay, this is Miss Bella. She is also a 2.5-year-old Missouri Fox Trotter, but she's a filly, and she's also paid up in that 3-year-old Futurity. She looks a little bigger than Legacy because she has been modeled for the last 2 years, which means she's been in the halter classes and fed up to grow really big. So Legacy's going to hit a growth spurt as soon as we put his body under that workload of being trained every day. He'll bloom and look really great like this mare already does. So even though she's been modeled and been to horse shows all over the place, I don't think she's quite as far along as Legacy is, just being loved on. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being biased because I raised Legacy. So first, I'm going to send her out, and we can start looking at her gait. So she's a buckskin, which means she's got a cream coat with black accents, very beautiful. And she's a complete opposite style of foxtrotters. There is a spectrum on foxtrotters on how they travel. So you can see she naturally trots, where the other one kind of naturally did a gait or like a run walk type gait or single foot type gait. So This one might be a little bit easier to set up. I won't probably have as much of a struggle to get her to do a foxtrot. Because right there is kind of just like, it's not quite a foxtrot when they trot like that, free and open. That's kind of a buggy trot or just a little jog trot, some people would call it. Some people call it a buggy trot. She's feeling good, tossing her head. She keeps her front end low somewhat and finishes with her front leg completely straight in a walk, which I like. Maybe not quite as much shoulder action as what I like in some of them. But she does show a little bit of rhythm in her head too as she's moving. So I can accentuate and build on that. Go on. Go on. Psst. All right, so if I can get her to stop trotting and to walk a lap.
I can't keep up with it. You may be making y'all dizzy.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to get her to walk, and we'll check her overreach, her overstride. Walk. Good girl. Okay, so if you can see here, this is the front foot right there, and this is the back foot. So she does have overstride, but about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches. You can count it from here and be more like 6. So maybe not as big a stridey as a horse. Can you see him all right there?
Yeah, when your shadow covers them up when you. There you go.
So that's the amount of overstride she's showing. And here we'll do one in slow motion. I'm saying I'm going to ride that Stallion within a day or two of working with him, and people are going to be kind of losing their minds on that, saying that that's too much for a young horse, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's because they use the same training techniques on every single horse. I treat each horse like an individual. This horse does not know and trust me like that horse does. And I've already had her react. She's acting pretty sweet right now, but I've had her react to a few things that other one wasn't reacting to. So I'm going to do a lot more groundwork with this one. I was also already told that she won't tolerate her feet being worked on. So like on my groundwork, I'll start picking these feet up and working with them. And if she moves when I'm not wanting her to, I'll send her and I'll teach her a cue just to stand and get to where I can walk all the way around her and pet all over her. And if she moves, then I'll send her. Of course, she's been modeled, so she should know to stand pretty well. But yeah, I'll work with there's a good lick and choose. I'll work with her feet, and I'll get her to bond with me like that other one already likes me before I really start doing the saddle work with her. Now I'll start, like I don't mind right now to grab the saddle blanket and start throwing it up and down on her. That'd be a good exercise for her to see how she's going to tolerate that. Probably pretty good because she's probably been blanketed a bunch for the modeling. You want to see that? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, here you go. Sit. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, that's okay though. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Let's try from this side, huh? That's a good girl. Oh, did I find your spot? Oh, that's such good news. I will Yeah, I will pet it. If I find your spot, I will pet it all the time. Oh, yeah. That's a good girl. Oh, you want to groom me back, huh? You say reciprocal lovin's here? That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get through to her pretty quick. The owners, were basically saying that, she could be reactive and her mom was a little hard to break and stuff like that, basically, I think they're trying to ensure my safety, like not trying to promise a lot and trying to make sure I take my time and keep myself safe, which I appreciate, but I don't think she's going to be a problem. I'll be able to get through to her real quick too and work with her. So before I start riding her, I need her to learn to give and stand in pressure too. Oh, that was a good one right there. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's go to this side. Good. Oh, good. Good girl. Oh. Don't want your feet to move, babe. Just your nose. Oh, 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 oh. Good. Good. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not a problem, is it? And I'm sure she already knows how to give backing up and stuff, because when you're modeling, you have to move their feet all the time. Back up. Good. Back up. Good. Back up. Back. Good. Back. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Okay, you've handled that pretty good, so we'll go on to the next thing. I think I'm going to do some confidence building things with her. Maybe use the tarp a little bit. That colt, there's no point in doing tarp work with him. I know what would happen if I brought a tarp in with him. He'd bite it and run off with it and play with it. He'd find it like a chew toy and distraction instead of something to be scared of and get over. Which that's okay. You're chubby. You know what? You're chubby. I like that.
She's liking you.
Yep.
When doing any type of work to desensitize a horse, it's basically all pressure and release. So if the horse is trying and looking at the object you're desensitizing from, then you release the pressure. If they're being reactive, you keep the pressure on until they face up and look at it. Also look for signs like licking and chewing where they're releasing anxiety. Taking a step forward, that's a good thing. Just basically you have to expose them and teach them to get over their fear. You're not actually trying to teach them to get over certain objects. You're trying to teach them to cope with any object.
Oh, yeah. Good girl. You even look pretty in blue. Yeah. You're just such a pretty horse. What do you think? What are you thinking? Huh? Oh, look at her. She even stacks up her legs all square just because she's so used to it. What a good girl. You should have got reserve behind Champ in that model class, babe. Bryce should have got third. Walk. Get up. Get up. Good girl. No problems, huh? Yeah, she's... Oh. Go, girl, go that way. I like when she trots, she puts that front end out a lot farther. Okay, come here. What a good girl. Boy, you've got a lot of energy, don't you? It's nice and chubby, and it's gotten cold tonight for the first time this year. It's the first night we've had a jacket on. There's a frost in the air, and she's feeling good. Okay, I don't feel like doing a whole lot with her tonight. This is the first time I've played with her. So, because she just got delivered today. So we'll just call this a nice, easy night. Introduction to each other, get to know each other. And now I'll go feed her. Oh, yes. But tomorrow might be a different story. You might have to work a little harder tomorrow, babe. Okay, so thanks for watching. That's just basically the intro and night one of working with these two-year-olds. So comment what you think. I bet overwhelmingly there'll be a bias towards this mare because people can't look past beauty, and I mean, and color specifically. And this mare is so beautiful.
It's hard.
She almost hurt your eyeballs. You almost hurt your eyeballs to look at. You're so pretty, hon. Yep, she's just about perfect. Got a tiny, perfect little head on her, and just great. Great little horsey. But yeah, in the comments, tell us which one you think is going to be easier to train, which one will take to it faster, which one you think will perform better in the performance of the gaits. Just what you expect. Let's see what you expect. And hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications and follow this journey along through all the stages. You know, the first ride, the first trail riding, getting them broke, you know, and then we'll start setting the gaits after I get them trail riding a couple weeks. And we'll go from there, see what we can get out of them.